Hello, everyone. I know I am a couple minutes late. I apologize. Computer didn't want to work really well for me to get me on live, but here we are for the live stream. There is Diane. Hi, Diane. How are you? I'm checking in on everyone to see how everyone is doing. I was going to put this up and go live tomorrow, and then it occurred to me that this is a holiday weekend coming up. So I know a lot of you, some of you guys have got some travel plans, um, and just didn't want to interrupt your long weekend. I am doing pretty well. Pretty well. Boy, this week is flying by. This month is flying by. Your next week videos, I was a day late getting them up, but they are up now, as well as your bonus video for June, which is for all signs for your love life. So yeah, I just I was late getting two videos because Monday I had a full day with Jacelyn and her mom. Hi Dorothy. We registered her for kindergarten, and then right after that, she had a horseback riding lesson. So Monday was kind of a full day, and I tried to do videos on Monday and then get them live by Tuesday, and it just didn't work that way this week. So May is almost over. Last month I never published my April blog because the month got away from me. So now I'll be doing one for two of them, and before you know it, I mean, this is it. We're coming up on the end of May. Hard to believe, but true. So, and I told you guys, I mentioned, tinkering around in the yard or whatever. My daughter actually had someone come over and disassemble our broken tiki tavern today. So now I can get out there and fidget in the yard for the weekend. But yeah, any big Memorial Day plans for any of you? You're all off work on Monday. Hi, Queen Libra. Yeah, I am going to be working for the weekend. I have no real plans. I mean, we're going to go to church Sunday, but other than that, no real plans. We're sticking close to home, staying off of the highway. And if you are traveling, please be safe. Helping veterans post out. Dorothy, I love it. I love it. I put a post up today on my like page on YouTube that don't forget what Memorial Day is all about. Hey, Jackie, how are you? Keeping out of the heat and the hot in Georgia. Honey, you could hibernate till September if you're in Georgia. Oh, there goes off the notifications again. Oh, you noticed I called this videos the weekly check-in in the YouTube box. So let me tell you what the YouTube box is. We established it this week. According to Jacelyn, my granddaughter, her people on YouTube appear on the right side in the box. So what we have done is we have added a YouTube section to my main website that is called by Jacelyn the YouTube box. And what it does is it gives links to these live broadcasts. We're posting some information over there. My daughter looked at it last night and she said, I had no idea y'all talk about all this on YouTube. But we put some things up there. I think it might have been Debbie last week that mentioned who could help you with disability. I put up the reflexology charts. That was a big topic of conversation and actually made them printable for you guys. Um, just it's a kind of a briefing of what all we discussed, and maybe some links to what we discussed as well, where I can't do that here. I had been promoting that podcast that I did as an interview and said I was going to put the link up in my blog. Well, time got away from me and I didn't get the blog done, so there was nowhere where to put the link. So, yes, we have a new section over there just for you guys called the YouTube box. And I have a lot of people that, for whatever reason, cannot catch the live stream. And some of the notifications are still not where they need to be. Um, yes, I mean I put up Vic socks and things like that, the what to do for nosebleeds and all. I mean, we've got some pretty good information going on these things. So and that for the playbacks, because a lot of people play them back because they cannot stream live. Hi, Miss Alice. Hi, Orphan. Hi, Sharon. So yeah, it's kind of a point of reference. If you remember that we discussed something or said, what to do or whatever, just go to my website and on that left column of tabs, it's a new icon there. It says the YouTube box. And I think this is going to be good. The real question is, do I have a water cup yet? Can I get a drum roll, please? Dun, 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 dun. Is that not gorgeous? It says Mimi, and this side says good times and tan lines. I got a cup, girls. I got a cup. Now, do you know what I did inform her of last night? I love this, and I love the colors. It's got my purple in it, and the pink, and the orange, and the yellow. And really, the camera doesn't do it justice. Um, it is wonderful. But then I informed her last night. I said, you know what? I just dawned on me. This is a spring summer cup. What is this leading to? I'm going to need a fall winter cup, and she's got all summer to do it. Yes, love, love, love the water cup. I even have a permanent orange straw to match. She did a great job. My daughter made my cup. She works from home as well. It's called Designing Diva Company. If you look it up on Facebook, and she does cups. And this is what I fussed about. I live with Designing Diva and can't get a cup. I want a plain old cup. She didn't use my plain cup though because it had grooves and ridges in it, and said that was going to be more difficult. So, yes, yes, Miss Queen Libra, and I have been waiting for this cup for quite some time. Just say they're awesome. She usually does two colors, but if you look her up on Facebook, you'll see a bunch of the cups that she's done. And I've been bugging for weeks when I gave up soda and I gave up coffee and I started with water cup. And I found out that water cup needs to be with me all the time. And so I thought it was, you live with somebody that makes the stuff right, right. So I told her the next time she needed a psychic reading, all I saw was gloom, doom, and sadness till I got a cup. Just saying, I have that control. She did a great job. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. And doesn't this kind of look like a smiley face to you with the palms and the hammock? I love it. And I love the fact it says Mimi because I am Jason's Mimi. It is. It's very cool. It does have fresh lemon in it. Yes. Shoemaker's son who has no shoe. Exactly. That is what it's like. That is what it's like. She makes all these really cool things and then I just wind up on the waiting list somewhere. She says it's because I am a non-paying customer. Well, believe me, I pay every day, some form or another. I pay. Yeah, the palm trees are great. She did a great job on this. So yeah, but now she's got all summer to come up with a fall or winter cup. I hit her with that last night. Just realized this is a spring summer cup. We'll need a fall winter one. The grandbaby is with her dad this evening. I did tell her I would let her people know about the YouTube box and that she named that because her people appear on that box on the right hand side. She is too smart for her own good. Thank you, Orphan. Thank you. Like I said, I pay daily. All moms do. All moms do. So yeah, it's been good and good mild week. You are her people. You really are. She is a mess, an absolute mess. So my daughter tells she was matter of fact made it a mission to make sure I had my cup before I went live. So, but yeah, it was worth the wait. Definitely worth the wait. So everyone doing well? Or is everyone off on Monday? She is an adorable mess. That is a great description of her. She is something. And you would be surprised because I caught her on the computer the other day and she's listening to our playback of a live that she missed. And how smart is that? And I told her, I said, "You're not on that one," because I figured she was playing the replay so she could see herself. I said, "You're not on that one." She said, "No, I need to see what I missed." Working at the VA cemetery. Orphan, you are? Good for you. I put a post up on the like page on Facebook today to remember that it's not just about a day off and cookouts. There is a meaning behind Memorial Day. Um, and just, be still a few minutes and think about that. Your daughter is out of school for the summer. Jacelyn, we registered her for kindergarten on Monday. And then she had a horseback ride lesson. So that's why I was a day late getting 2 videos. And it's, we've got any vets on my YouTube, you know, we owe it all. We really do. And I know my prayer list was really, really extensive in here last week, and we'll keep that going as well. Oh yeah, she is riding. She took the winter off because she's like me. We don't do cold weather, so she hadn't been on a horse in about 6 months, and she picked it back up a couple weeks ago. Army widow here. Aw, orphan. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I have a stepbrother that's retired military, and sometimes we just forget these are the ones that are paying the price for our freedom. You know, that's huge. There's Miss Tammy. And I hope at some point in time, I know Trump is doing some things that we learn. Our vets should be treated like kings and queens. They really should be. Yep, they do forget the families. And it's really disturbing that for those that have sacrificed and the ones that made it back, and some of them did make it all back in one piece, that they are treated horribly. Should be okay. Okay, Sharon, is she out the hospital now? All right, we will add Queen Libra to the list. We'll continue to play for Sharon's mom. I am available this weekend. And to let you know, I usually do some kind of special. So I'm going to double down again on email readings. So, in other words, if you purchase a 2-question reading, you pay the same price but you ask for. Okay. And that's going to apply from tonight running through till Monday night. That is double down on emails. And I did talk to Nikki B earlier. She is working this evening, so she will not be joining us. So give her a big shout out and tell her we miss her. It is. We have our own YouTube family going on here, and always welcoming those that are new and those that join us on playback. Um, it's a good weekly check-in to see how everyone is. Let me see, Miss Tammy. Message for Tammy. Oh my dear, you got all going out, nothing coming in. You need to quit helping everyone else. You need to quit being the fixer. You need to learn to say no, and you need to put yourself first. Not only do you need to put yourself first, Tammy, you need to do something fun for yourself. And I do want to emphasize the word fun. You're welcome, dear. We'll continue. We're going to keep her on the list. Miss Orphan. Woo, Miss Orphan. You've got a message coming in from someone you already know, something that they're going to ask you to keep a secret. And that's coming in fairly quickly, dear, like in under a week. Yes, fun. need to have fun. And y'all keep me in your prayers too. They are sending me to a specialist on Tuesday for a second opinion, and that is going to determine one of the three procedures I'm gonna have done. So let's hope for good news. And they say we're fine, we're good. Miss Queen Libra, girl, you are sitting pretty. Contentment, balance restored. You are getting things under control. I see a big sigh of relief coming up. Diane, let's see what you've got coming up for a job situation. Not yet, dear. Not yet. I see a little bit of delay in regards to the job situation, but I also see some restless, pent up energy on you that you need to break your wings and fly and do that, hon. Let's see. Tammy, you got a small wish being granted, and that does look like it could very well happen over this coming weekend. And Miss Dorothy, sweetheart, you are feeling empty inside. Okay. There's a void there that needs to be filled, and it's going to do you well to voice your opinion or get out what you're holding in. Thank you, Miss. I appreciate that. That was Diane. And as well. And if y'all are catching this on playback and you want to get on the prayer list, either comment the video or email me directly on my website. Prayers are always free, and I believe in them, and I believe in strength and numbers, closure, and healing. Spot on for me. Black Max on social media. Go on, Jackie. Yeah, and sometimes you feel relief. And let me tell you something, and I want to share this with you. Sometimes when you have to just hand things over and turn things over, write those frustrations out on a piece of paper and set fire to it and let it go. It is a mental thing, but it also causes a great amount of stress release. And if my computer is wobbling, it's because I have moved to the sofa. My right leg is swollen, so I decided to make use of propping it up so that the angle is a little bit different. That's why. So I still don't have a quiet house. If y'all hear my daughter back there in the background. Any of y'all on any dating apps? She's on a dating app that offers live chat, and it's become a household thing around here. I have gotten to know these people just by listening, and I swear these girls are creating the next episode of Dateline. Yes, I am. Should she just repeat? My mom's in there talking. But yes, because these girls will chat with someone for 2 weeks and on a plane to meet somebody. Yep, that's a time. So y'all gonna start disappearing off the map because of my blood pressure. No, Queen. One of the procedures, one of the mild, they're looking at doing 3 procedures, but one of the mildest things I'll have done is actually there are 4 valves in your legs, 2 on each leg coming off that main artery. All 4 of mine are blown. The one on the right leg is pretty much non-existent. It comes from I was in the auto industry for 19 years and 19 years of high heels and 12-hour days on my feet, and this was the result of it. So good, Jackie. Don't. Thank you, Alice. So yeah, it's this app. What's the app? Meet Me. Meet Me app has live chat, and I swear to God, it is like as the world turns or days of our lives every day on there. I certainly do too. I mean, it's yeah, high heels, absolutely invented by a man. Ah, Nikki is busted up in here, and we know she's at work. You just told on yourself. Um, but That would be one of the smaller repairs. What will probably come last is just watching the swelling with that one valve that is really completely disintegrated. It is actually bleeding into that leg. So when they do the test and all, you can see that there's a buildup of blood around the muscle tissue. It's kind of gross. So now I know when it's aching and swelling, that's what's going on. I have not tried the Greek yogurt yet. I have not. And you said to put that on your feet. Am I right? Or essential ginger oil. I think I've got ginger. I don't know if I've got ginger oil. I will look though, because of your weight. Queen Libra, it's one of those things where my grandmother always said, one day your ankles and your legs are going to pay for those heels. Well, she was right. She was absolutely right. Red dirt. I like this. And this is why I made the YouTube box, because we talk about some of the coolest things over here no one would ever imagine. But yes, going back to last week's video, for those of you interested in reflexology, the chart of the hand, the chart of the feet are on that under the YouTube box, and I made them so you can print them off. But yes, I am working all this weekend, and maybe we'll entertain the idea of the a Reiki session for me. Detox foot pads, I love them. My daughter thinks they are the grossest things ever, and I support them and I like them constantly. Yeah, see, Jackie, you wear them a few hours a week. Well, when I was in the car business, a normal work week for me was about 70 hours. And, that was 6 days a week. I was in heels. Cabbage, I've heard of this. Forgot all about it. Yep. But when you work like that and you wear them all the time, they become the same as tennis shoes. They don't feel any different. It's just a way of life, and you just go through that motion. And by the way, today is day 23 on the nicotine patch. Cannot say I have not smoked. I've gotten into a routine of I have one in the evening. Um, and I think one is better than smoking a half pack or a pack. I don't think anybody ever died off smoking one cigarette a day. And sweetheart, I need to change it. It says 11 years. It's actually, it will be 13. Let you guys know we have a celebration coming up. June 6th is my 13th year anniversary. That was the launch date of my website. Angelina, yes, dear, I am trying. Day 23 with the smoking. Weight loss plateaus. Any advice? I've hit one. And don't tell me to up the water, because, girls, I'm telling you, I will drown if I do. Thank you, Miss Dorothy. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something special that day. 13 years. My 13th website anniversary. Now, let me tell you the funny thing about it. When that website launched 13 years ago, it was 3 pages. Today, I think the last count, it's a 170-page site. But it launched with 3 pages 13 years ago. Yes, that was the name I was looking for. Alan Carr's book on stop smoking. And that's on Amazon. Cinnamon supplements. I am a huge fan of cinnamon anyway. Okay, let me tell y'all something. It's that time of year for ants. Okay. Not just regular ants, but those big fat black ones that are associated with rotten wood or whatever. The best thing you can do for ants is put down a row of cinnamon. If you have an area outside, like I have a patio, and if you have ants on that patio, all it takes is one line of cinnamon. An ulcer, Jackie, you're way too young to be having an ulcer. My daughter may have them because she loves the hot cinnamon sticks and she likes it in hot tea. Green tea and hot cinnamon sticks. Kind of her thing. They get in your bathroom, Queen Libra, telling you, just the regular little tin of cinnamon, just put a line down. Ants are gone. Toothpicks. Hi, Christiana. I am doing well. Aleve is okay. I mean, I think I can do Aleve or Tylenol. Yes, ants and cinnamon. Sharon, I will have to read that because the psychological part is where I am struggling. It's a new routine. If you're used to having a cigarette this time, now you do something differently, and I'm all about that. But it's still that mental urge is still there, and I try to remember from what I looked up that the urges are only 10 minutes or under. So just trying to occupy yourself for those 10 minutes is gonna be a little frustrating. 10 ulcers at one time. Whoo, man, that is a lot. Knock on wood, I have never had one. I don't know why. I have enough stress for one, but I've never had one. Well, Sharon, I can say the onion socks worked. Not the onion socks, the Vic socks absolutely worked. Yours is nerves. Probably anxiety high, Dorothy. My anxiety has gone up a bit due to the not smoking. I can really feel it late at night. She lost a lot of weight because of it. You and Jackie both. Abraham Hicks on YouTube for not smoking. Okay. I will check that out. So now that we got more people in here, I'm gonna throw it out to you again. We have added a new section on the website. It's called the YouTube box, and it contains our live chats, points of interest, things we talked about. Like tonight, we can go back and I can bring in this video and add things about swelling because I didn't realize just we cover some really, really good topics and some good information in here. Um, so for those that watch it back on playback or those that, you remember we said something, now you have a way, of point of reference to look it up. Melody, let's see, dear, you want to know about money. Melody, I do not see money coming your way, but it's showing me that you need to rethink your finances. You need to rethink your financial situation. Something needs to change there, but it doesn't show me it's money coming. Let's see. And the non-smoking mint of choice this evening, icebreakers. I've been through Lifesavers. I've been through Altoids, icebreakers, you name it. There's not a sugar-free mint I don't know about. Christiana, hold on to your goals, dear. And I say this because something you're working towards or a goal that you're trying to achieve, it's within sight and it's within reach. Kat, I'm doing the patch, dear. Give it a try. Remember this, it only takes 5 days for nicotine to leave your body fully. After that, it's mental, and I can tell you the mental is bad, and day 4 is the roughest. But just get through it. Miss Jackie, what you got going on? You're similar to what I saw someone else. You need to let people stop, make people stop taking advantage of you and letting them walk all over you. Speak up, voice your opinion about it. See a lot of reluctance there doing that. Speak up, dear. Whoo! Alice, I think you're on track with the Greek. All right, Miss Cat. All right, you've got strength coming, Cat, because it shows me that you've learned a lesson, but it's not like, oh no, I did this, and it was a very good lesson that you learned, but because of that, it's going to open up a new door for you. Drink a glass of water when you want to smoke, honey. I have done water. I have done pacing around. I do a lot of pacing around. Mints. It's when that urge hits. What do you do? The open house party, and I hope for success. Melody, I do see short victory for you in that. So yes, it would tell me it's all a go. Angelina Smith, Angelina Levine. Let's see what we got coming up for you. Christiana quit smoking 5 years ago. Angelina, it just shows me right now you need to make things about you and that you're aiming for perfection. And when I see aiming for perfection, it's a new project that's coming up. It's something you're very excited about. I'm trying, Alice. I am trying my best. Well, you are welcome, dear. And I have enjoyed our check-ins. And I like the fact that we can come on and have nothing to talk about and have a million things to talk about. And there is A. Smith. Hello. Welcome. Channel is growing. We have new subscribers. We welcome newbies into our YouTube family on our chats anytime. Love to meet you. Love to see you here. And for some of you out the time zone, I know you're catching us on playback. Please leave us a message. Of the regulars in these weekly check-ins. Exactly. Exactly. We've become our own little family over here. Well, there's Miss Debbie. Hello. For me, help just meditation and hypnosis. Have you ever done hypnosis before? Um, I have one time, been a few years ago, and it was the most freaky experience, but I loved it. No, no, no. Sharon, no, no, no. Guys, I am against this vape. No, I'd rather see you smoke a regular cigarette. Pipe or a cigar. No vape. There's Miss Janet. Debbie, if you got a long nap in, I am extremely envious of that. You should do more of these videos. Well, guys, this is kind of the way I'm looking at it. I'm facing the possibility of 3 surgeries. One's going to be a major recovery. Y'all may see me on here every day because I will be bored out of my mind. Outside of being in pain, which I'm not fond of, I'm not the type to lay around and watch TV. I need to be doing something. Do 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 do. Melody is coming. Doesn't show me when. Shows me that she may start to lose hope. Um, Christiana, I am absolutely intrigued with hypnosis, and I'm actually 2 or 3 times have spent some time researching how to get into hypnosis and how to become certified in it. And it just is something I have not pursued. A Reiki master, which I believe in, and I think if you combined it with hypnosis, I think it would be most powerful. Y'all gonna entertain me after surgery? Yep, that's what I'm thinking. I do need a hobby. All my hobbies turn to jobs. Seriously, all my hobbies turned to jobs. For years and years and years, I read for my family, my friends, and my coworkers before I actually got a job on the psychic line. And then I took up ghost hunting because it was always something that intrigued me. And that really became a job. I had to wheel back on the investigations because I could stay going on and on and on with those investigations. Nothing on TV. Okay, I have a late night addiction because I am up late. And that has been Chicago PD. And if you have never checked it out, you don't know what you're missing. I have my mother's crafting stuff that I have not even picked up. Yeah, I could do something like that other than play Toon Blast on my phone because it's a devil. I am so sorry I ever downloaded it. It does speed up the process. Your son, I have seen autistic children do amazing things. I will check it out. Painting on rocks. My daughter is just starting a painting program at our church. Do y'all hide rocks in your area where people just randomly hide rocks? Well, they're going to have paint night at the church. They're painting rocks, but they're actually going to invite to church on the backside of it. So I think that's going to be a really cool idea. Jackie, don't ever say never. Don't ever say never. Look, guys, work is 80% of you. Make sure you like what you do. It's got to be more than just a paycheck. There is CD. Well, my goodness, Richard has joined us, and hello, Marianne. CD. CD, you get a job, but for whatever reason, I'm seeing a short trip prior to you getting a job. But after that short trip is when the job comes into play. Yeah, autism, I mean, I think autistic people have a gift all of their own. Many of them that I have met in person have some of the strongest psychic abilities I've ever seen. Orphan, you will have to check out my paranormal site, cvapi.com. We've got lots of videos over there, lots of EVPs. There is a separate YouTube channel over there as well. I just had to wean back on it a little bit for the time being. And I just reached a point at one time we had a waiting list for 9 months. And I'm like, this is just superseded ridiculous. Half autism and half Down syndrome. Nothing wrong with that. It's behavior problems. Well, I mean, let's face that. We all have behavior problems. My son is ADHD. A friend of mine, her son has just been diagnosed with that. It's true, Christiana. They have got some extraordinary gifts. They are lovely. They have a gift, and they also see things differently than the way we see things. I'm sure he does. Matter of fact, I'm sure most of you have some type of gift. It's just whether you've recognized it or you're not. We have Sammy Hill. Hello, Sammy from Belize. Okay. Looking. Marianne, I've got a warning for you here on the job front. There is going to be a job presented soon. If something doesn't feel right, if it's throwing a red flag to you, do not accept that particular job. It's okay for you to hold out and be picky because a job is coming in under 3 weeks. But that first offer, I think you might jump on and may regret it. So just remember that. There is Cool Cat. Cool Cat is from Scotland. We do have a lot to learn from them. Is he ADHD? Attention deficit. Orphan, I'm going to say he might have a touch of it, but it would be worth speaking to the doctor about. How do you find your gift? Diane, that is a great question. Okay. Many of y'all have psychic abilities. And my thing of it is, first of all, you got to know what the gifts are. A clairvoyant, which is what I am clear seeing. A medium is someone that can see people or communicate with the other side. An empath is someone who picks up on feelings and emotions, either from people or from walking into a location. There's so many different gifts out there. And if you don't have a gift, pray on that too, because it will happen when it's ready to happen. You're welcome, Cool Cat. Thank you, Marianne. Single lady here in Belize. I certainly will. Sammy Hill. Thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, there is going to be an emotional end of a cycle for you because you are leaving something that you should have left a long time ago. This could be a person, this could be a place, a location, something that you have known is no good for you, and you're leaving it. That it's cliche, Sammy. You know the saying: when you close one door, another door opens. When you walk out of that situation or put that in your past, doors will open for you like this. Yeah, I know. I orphans and empath. I hate putting see children put on drugs, but on the other hand, I've seen it make a difference in them to maybe that they can wean them off of them now. So I mean, I hate being on prescriptions myself. So I mean, it might be something that he has to have for a little while or a low dosage just to get him a little bit straight. Well, Miss Sammy, we will put you on the prayer list and lift you up in starting your business. Oh, that's right, Sharon. I forget she's over there in Scotland. Well, what are you looking at doing, Sammy? I support behavioral therapy in children. I do. Yeah, see, Jackie's telling you she's been there and done that. And it doesn't mean that they're committed to being on drugs all their life, but it may take that to settle them into routines. That's right, Diane. Healer and nurse to be an energy healer. Janet, have you looked into Reiki? I offer a Reiki course that is done by distance. But Reiki for me is it's my grounding and centering. If I do so many readings a day, I need your problems not to come with me. It's a way for me to ground, center, let all that go. For me, it works better than meditation. Um, I love doing it on people. My daughter says I am the master of migraines and toothaches. So, mhm. Cards and people. Okay. Okay, so try the online thing. Let me say this to you. We're just talking about I'm getting ready to celebrate 13 years June 6th is when my website launched. Okay. It is easy to put a website up. It's how you market it. Any of you guys can put up a website, but you've got to be able to find it. His anxiety is high. Sharon, he may need something a little mild, and it might be mild enough that it could be something that you do over the counter. So speak to the doctor about that. Debbie, I bet that's why you were a nurse. Very as will help to get your mind where. Okay, so what Jackie is saying is true. I am a person that is against modern day medicine. Okay, I'm not against vaccination. Vaccinate your kids, but I am against modern day medicine. I have a whole basket now to take back to my doctor of what they've called me in that I can't take. They are crediting to this as me being the homeopathy queen, doing all natural stuff for so many years that my body is rejecting it. I say I mean, look at the TV commercial. I'm fussing with complaints, and this is a lesson well learned about side effects and prescriptions. Don't go to your doctor with it, go to your pharmacist. One of the pills I had the side effect of was affecting my legs. And I had two separate doctors telling me no, it wasn't. The pharmacist pulled it up. It was listed as a severe allergic reaction from the FDA. Got that prescription changed. So I currently have a basket full of medications that have been prescribed to me in the last 6 weeks that I cannot take. But as far as my blood pressure medicine, and I am on a cholesterol medicine, these are things, like Jackie said, has to happen to get it under control, but does not mean it's going to be a lifelong commitment. Do the steps, lifestyle changes to change that up and get off of the stuff. That is the goal. They do, A. Smith. I agree. Patient advocate. Look things up. Debbie, you do. You really and people listen to your body. This is going to be key. Notice I said I'm going to see another specialist for a second opinion. My physician come up with that before I even asked for it. No one knows your body better than you, and don't let a doctor or nurse anyone tell you something is not going on or something cannot cause it. Listen to you. No one knows your body like you. Oh, yeah. I mean, How many of y'all sit around and watch TV and say if your loved one has died or has taken this, this, yeah, my blood pressure medicine was on the infomercial. I'm like, no, 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 we're not taking this. Drug companies do want to make money. But Jennifer, some people that are new to that holistic way, you have to watch like herbs and roots because some of them may not mix well or not may not set well. But see, I've done it for so long. That's why they're telling me that all the medicines are causing side effects. Well, it's not true because now I'm on two that are not causing side effects. Granted, they had to lower the dosage or whatever, but I am very much the homeopath queen. Well, my lesson learned is I did not realize that one, if you go to your pharmacist about side effects, not only do they have access with the tap of the computer to see what they are, they have the power to report your side effect. Death culture cornerstone, but that's neither here nor there. Yep, you do have to be your own advocate. Fear is the biggest danger. Well, my goals are, I'm doing what I'm told. I'm taking my prescriptions, but they know I have a goal. Once I get the weight off, we're going to revisit all of this because I am just not fond of this at all. It took a while to get adjusted to taking it because it just made me feel run down or made me feel tired. I don't feel that way now. True. They do. They do. I think it's the FDA trying to kill us. Antibiotics. I struggle with antibiotics as well as different blood pressure medicines. Currently, we are on medication number 3. Yes, my leg is moving. Hold on. And talk to your pharmacist, guys, and you can call them. You can walk in and speak to them and say, this isn't listed as a side effect, but do you think it's funny that this just started here? They have that online immediate access to that. Earth is more light now than ever. Oh, I tell you what, the pharmaceutical companies are making some money. I took care of my grandfather in the end, and I forgot the drug that he was given for Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's, but that medicine was $600 a month, and it costs less than a nickel to make that pill. Well, Jennifer, that's me. Call me Miss Sensitivity. You can't do it. Hi, Tina. We are light. Yes, we are. Up, got quiet back there, and meet me crowd must be taking dinner break. Huh? Mm. So, anybody got fun plans for the weekend? I plan to do readings and maybe a little yard work. That's it. Slowly getting there. We had someone come and remove the rest of the tavern that we lost in the snow, and hopefully, I have an above ground pool. Hopefully, I will have that open this weekend. Was that my comment to follow up to the comment on the pool? Like, to drown my daughter. You never know. It is. It's ridiculous. Do I have my surgery scheduled or coming up soon? Well, one of them, the third one is that procedure on the valves of my legs, which isn't a really big deal, but then I've got two major ones, and there is a struggle between doctors of which one goes first, which one doesn't. My doctor got fed up this week and has scheduled me with another specialist on Tuesday for a second opinion. So, guys, y'all pray that I won't need that surgery, but if I do, that it all goes well. So, yeah, then on the second surgery, I don't go back to the doctor until June 12th. And they want me to be smoke free for 6 weeks for being put under. That's kind of what we're dealing with now. Either that or somebody's taking bets I'm going to die within 6 weeks, the way I figured it. One specific vaccine, and we spend thousands of dollars a day just in my one location on clinical trials. Jackie, that's awesome. A. Smith is gardening. Well, since the dieting, trying to make that fun, Jason and I have started regrowing our food. Well, let me tell you about the mishap we have. I hope everybody in this neighborhood loves bell peppers. And I say this because we decided we were going to try to regrow the bell pepper, how the seeds that are on the inside. So we put them in a pot and they're growing. And I thought, should it look like this? Should this be this cluster of peppers that I've got going on here? Well, it turns out when you take a bell pepper and you go pull the seeds to replant them, it's like 3 seeds per plant, not the million seeds we stuck in one pot. We will have bell peppers from here to eternity. You're on call this weekend. My glitter cup is done, Miss Debbie. Look at there. Says good times and tan lines. And this side says Mimi. Love my cup. Hang by the pool and grill and have a few drinks. Tina, if you do, I would like a margarita on the rocks with salt. Drink one for me. True. Pre-clinicals and all? Yes. I hope not. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Sammy, I embrace that daily. I've had some of my friends come to me and some of my church members have come to me concerned for my health, and they think that I've handled the stress of it. I'm really not stressed. I have a real sense of peace that what's meant to be is going to be, and stress is not going to do me any good. Okay, we've got onions to replant. We've got an avocado tree growing, and now we're going to attempt lemons. But yes, this is the fun we are making out of my diet. We are regrowing our food just to see if I can. Yep. I had an opportunity to visit there more than once, and I haven't made it to the Belize yet. How wonderful is that? We don't have hospitals here because we don't need them. Maybe we should all move there. Absolutely. I support it. I asked my daughter the other night, I said, well, I can't have this, or this. Is alcohol printed anywhere? She just laughed. She said, no, it's not good for your sugar. This at ease. I like it. Canning, freezing, and drying things too. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be set on bell peppers. Other things that come back each year, I grow white sage. I make sage sticks for my family and friends, and I had a whole stack of them last year, and I thought this is enough sage for 2 years, and now I'm completely out. Um, Hawaii is a good alternative. I don't know how I get there. I do not want to fly, and I do not want to go on a boat. True story, guys. I've never been on a plane. Nope. No desire. I've been on a train, and that was an amazing amount of fun. I really like to take my girls out on a train trip somewhere. First one is retiree program, and your money doubles here. I have heard that before. I really have. Saging your house or worth. Oh yeah, absolutely. I sage my house from time to time, but don't forget to sage your property. It's important too. Like here, Jackie knows I kind of live in Tornado Valley out here, and saging the property is important as well as doing the interior of your home. Sammy, did you like it? Get out and walk on the clouds. Nope. Nope. Claustrophobic? Yes. Scared of heights? Yes. Airplane does not make a good fit for any of that. Yes, I mean, I know. Where did you fly to? It's not like you think. Hmm. I think this is my perception. You're going to put me on an airplane, and the moment that door shuts, so does my oxygen. Cut off at the throat. I'm one of those smoking or not in the dead of winter. My car window needs to be cracked because I need air. How do you sage your property? Kind of the same way as your house. You get 4 points of your property. Start in the far right, go counterclockwise, take the smudge all the way around your property till you get back where you started from. It's like a protective shield, a protective fence around your property. And I do this because I lose so many trees. I don't want them on the house. I don't want them on the cars. And I'm glad y'all reminded me of this because I do need to sage my property again because I think we've got a storm brewing up here soon. Rose petals, as cliche as it sounds, Tina, is a sign of love. Yes, if you're going to salt around your house, same way, counterclockwise, going to the left, going all around. Now, let me say something about this for those that want to salt your home. Okay. It is kind of like the same as a protection field. If you are having paranormal activity or there's something in the home that's negative, if you throw that salt circle down before you know it's completely gone, you have now sealed it in the house with you. I want to throw that out there. I don't know why counterclockwise. I just know it goes counterclockwise. Find another home. A very nice place here. For so cheap. Sammy, that's awesome. Sage is good. Sage is very, very powerful. I would not do it with anyone that has, if you're going to sage inside, you need to warn anyone that is an asthmatic because that if you use that white sage, that is a thick, thick white smoke. And it's going to wreak havoc a few hours for those that have asthma. Oh, Jackie, I will absolutely come over there and do it with you and give them something to talk about. Well, hello, Rainbow of Love. Girl, you need to release some negative energy. Your thoughts are pulling you into negativity. So change up the way you're thinking. You're manifest something positive because you don't want to manifest the negative. Oklahoma, y'all got the worst tornadoes ever. I like it, Tina. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People forget you can seal the negative in when you go sealing that whole property line and the whole outside. Honestly, Orphan, I don't think you can completely get rid of negative energy, but how to get it to die down, smudge it inside the house. Now, smudging on the inside of the house, okay? For those of you in 2-story, 3-story homes, start at the top level. Pick a room, start at that top level. Same way, you're going counterclockwise around the entire room. You want to cross each window, each door, into the entire house. From Texas. I know at times. Even after meditating, Debbie, you know what? It's okay. We all have that in us. Um, Two things, Debbie. One, you have a small wish being granted, something that you've been waiting on. The other is a confrontation or a little bit of an upset with a child. Very brief and passing. Tina Brown. Slow down, think things through. Strong indication of no quick decisions for you. And I'm going to say that applies for the next 2 weeks. You know, Jackie, I like people to think I'm weird. They stay away. And I'm sure y'all have heard me mention it before that I do have quite the spirited house. I also live about a half mile from a fire department. And we had problems with one of my electrical, as in hardwired, smoke detectors kept randomly going off. And I called them to disconnect it and just put up a battery powered one. And guy was like, I can't see anything. He said, but they do wear out just like the battery powered one. So we're going to go ahead and replace it. So once he unwired it and laid it on my kitchen table, after they installed the battery powered one, the unwired one started to go off. And that has no battery backup. He took it outside and beat it to death with a hammer. And he said, you know what? I just realized who you are. I'm like, this is too funny. Too funny. So I guess if the house catches on fire, they will not want to come. Holy water is always helpful. Yes, I believe in the holy water for making positive energy. A couple of essential oils that are good for positive energy: Rose of Sharon and bergamot. Much better in my condo when it's clean, but I'm huge clutter bug. Ugh, I believe it will, Rainbow. Some of our research on the paranormal, Debbie, I think it was you, yeah, talking about the dogs. Um, they where we can see orbs, we can't see orbs with the naked eye. We see them on night vision. It is proven that those dogs can actually see them. We have Misha waiting for my all-time wish to come true tomorrow. You're a Sag too, sweetheart. It tells me a wish is coming true, but it does not show me it's going to be tomorrow. Jennifer, I agree with what you're telling Jackie. Start with one small area, make a plan, do a room a day or something like that. I don't blame you, Debbie. The dance energy to your cleaning energy. Jackie, I'm very much that way. If I am in the mode to clean, nothing is going to stop me. You're welcome. But if I'm not in the mode to clean, it's not going to happen. I mean, a corner might get done, and it's because I have to be in a mood. It is a certain mood for cleaning. I know that sounds strange, but it is true. Now, I don't live in a mess. I mean, we do dishes and pick up and things like that. But for actual deep cleaning, I have to be in the mood for it. I know you are. I know you're ready to move. Come on. Come on. Roxy has come in. Come here. You come here and let them see you. Don't step on my computer. You lose the motivation, A. Smith. Nothing wrong with that. It's a mood, it's a feeling. Cleaning is a feeling. You have to be there to get the job done. Fox, come here. You let them see you? And now if I go to pick her up, she'll run. It is. Cleaning should be considered an emotion and a mood. Jackie, don't let the procrastination bother you. When the mood strikes, you will get it all done with the quickness. How many of y'all got June weddings to go to? Voted for me to dig out one area at a time so I can get rid of stuff. Debbie, amen to that. I go through here. I try to every 6 months take a box and pull at least 2 items out of every room to get out of this house. Y'all have inspired me. Jackie, when you get done, I don't need my kitchen clean, but my kitchen cabinets need to be cleaned out. Battle of the war of me and my daughter and my kitchen cabinets. Lots of graduations. Yep, we're seeing graduations here too. Yeah, family coming to visit. That will be nice. Yeah, they do still get married, believe it or not. Everyone you know is splitting up. I didn't go to any June weddings. I went to 2 weddings in October. Your daughter's graduating from kindergarten. That is awesome. Jason registered for kindergarten Monday. Wished it was your wedding. Tina is ready to get married. Son's birthday is in June. Well, believe it or not, when is it, June 20th or June 21st? It's going to be the first day of summer. Spring has shooting us by, and summer, and I love warm weather. It's going to be fall here before we know it. One of your work friends got married? Oh, that's awesome. Brothers, June 18th. 7 years. No luck yet after 7 years? Wow. I don't know. I've known couples that have been together for 20 some and just never married, but they're fine. Solstice at Stonehenge. Nice. Oh, going to greenhouse. I love, love, love going to greenhouses. Love them. See, need some more annual herbs. Actually, I've been hinting, and no one has gotten the hint. I want a couple of the bulbs for the big elephant ears. I want two of those. I do too. I think they're incredibly blessed as well. I just know June is a popular month for weddings. To the hurricane season, Harvey was horrific. Tina, I feel your pain. I'm in Central Virginia. We get the brunt of the tropical storms. Here we have more tornadoes than you do, and we only had a hurricane touchdown here one time as a Category 1 that left us with 14 days of no power and complete devastation here. Harvey was a horrific storm. And I know we've got one out in the Atlantic Basin brewing now, so it's starting a little earlier, I believe. Elephant ears are a plant um, that their leaves are the size of elephant ears, and they're just very tropical. They are bulbs that do come back. Like last year, I planted 3 banana trees. 2 of them come back. One is just MIA, missing in action. They would just the weather is changing so much in regards to the natural disasters or whatever. Everyone just needs to be on alert and careful. Hey, was cinnamon sugar. And Debbie, I like those elephant ears too. They are a really cool tropical plant. In my area, I think the last time I looked, you could get 3 major bulbs for like $17, but they grow huge. Now, this is no lie. I have a friend that has had her elephant ear plant for years and years and years, and I swear one of those leaves will cover a small car like a car cover. Other thing, banana plants. Banana plants are really cool. They're very tropical. They're very quick growing. Um, like I said, I had 3, but it looks like I've got 2 of the 3 coming back. 15 years, tornado alley. I never seen storms like they have. I know, and I am so scared of a tornado. As a little girl growing up, we lost our home in the middle of the night, where the roof came off. It peeled it like a can of sardines. And it's something that sticks with you forever and you never will forget. No, you cannot eat the green elephant ears. No, 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 no. They're not edible. She's talking about elephant ears like you get at the fair, or an event or something. Those are edible elephant ears. The plant is not edible. They're just really cool to look at and really tropical, and they grow at a very, very rapid pace. Tamales with banana leaves. I've never thought of this. Angela Davis, hello. Yes, yes. Don't nobody on my YouTube go out try to eat elephant ears. No, no. These only come off the little roach coaches at fairs and things like that. Oh my heavens, no. They are not edible. Hey Jen, how are you? Okay, yeah, 2 types of elephant ears. Real Twister, not a movie I saw the other day on my news feed. The movie Twister is actually 25 years old. It's like, wow, and I actually own that movie. Hey, Fran. So, I know we all live in different sectors and have our own issues with weather, tornadoes, hurricanes, nothing to mess with. I have not had a deep fried apple. My daughter is into that deep frying thing. I've had the deep fried pickles as well as the deep fried Oreo, which was basically out of this world. Hey, Fran, I'm doing good. How are you? I think she's talking about you. Oh, that movie was something else. It really was. We got very lucky. I still have a tree down on the side of my house because I refused to pay $1,000 to move it. That could have leveled my house and fell the opposite direction. And I do worry because I'm on a wooded lot, but I literally have two oak trees that could level this house. Oh, yes. So, can I see a show of hands of the people that go to the fair to eat? Right here. From the Italian sausage to the elephant ears to candy apples, fair food is the best. Oh, yeah. It's just something about fair food coming off those little trailers and stuff like that. Best eating ever. In Gray, Tennessee. I bet that is a blast. Come on now, Debbie. Who can hate the fair? Nobody can hate the fair. The fair, the circus, and Halloween. This is my jams. Funnel cakes. Yes. Fried cheese, caramel apples. See, y'all know. Y'all know. Best thing about the fair is the food. Of course, of course. And everybody is entitled to one good artery clogging night. No one has ever followed through. Jackie, this is a true story. I never win, the big animals. I always get the little plastic one and maybe work up to the little stuffed one. I won one of them break-in lions. It was the size of me and like to not got it in the car for my daughter when she was little. And I did it on $2. It'll never happen again in life. Oh, A. Smith, that sounds awesome. We actually did was the last summer or the summer before. It was held at Chesterfield Town Center parking lot. They did a food fair with just the food trucks. And we went to that, and that was really good. For that week of each year. The 4-H club here in Suffolk is a couple of hours from me, but they do a huge seafood festival that is out of this world of this big farm. And I would love to go back to that. Oh no, you can never hate on the animals. Concerts are awesome. Um, of course, Jason goes for the pony rides. I want the food, but I have to be honest with y'all. Girl, I am a gamer. Throw the darts, pop the balloon. One of my favorites. Master at the trigger, the clown's mouth with the water gun. Another one of my favorites. Yes. Food festival on Broad Street at local restaurants. That sounds cool. Food truck fair is a big thing in New Jersey. I had never been to one. They had never done one in this area, and I absolutely loved it. I'm not really a gamer, but when you take me to the fair, there's something about me that becomes a little girl. I got to win a goldfish that's going to die before I get home. That's a given every year. These are just things I love. I can't ride anymore. It makes me sick. I found this out when my grandchild put me on a spinning dinosaur. I thought I was going to die when I got off the thing. But I mean, the lights and the sound and the music from the midway, it reels you in. Yes, that's how I win the fish. Tossing those little ping pong balls in the bowls. Shooting hoops, yep. Stuffed animals. I just can't think of anything bad about the fair. And one thing I do love, y'all know the slide, that really tall slide where you come down in a potato sack? That's my jam. Love that. I am a big kid at heart. My favorite things are the fair, the circus, and Halloween. Taste of Tacoma. I like it. I like it. Have you been to it, Rainbow? Because if you haven't, I think you should. I'd never really been into the food festivals, but they were a lot of fun. The crowd is the only bad thing. I tell you what other festival I went to, Jackie, been downtown Richmond, um, was the beer festival. And I guess you would say we had fun because we had to have neighbors come pick us up. Come on, Debbie. You can't be like that. The fair is amazing amount of fun. It's all of it. It's the concerts. It's um, the local farmers and their booths and who got the brownie prize, who got the blue ribbon for best pickles. And it's just everything about it. The pig races. Who cannot love the pig races? That was hit by a skip and refinery explosion. Really, I saw that on the news, Tina, and I do love seafood. My favorite, crab legs. So good. Yep. Fresh produce, yes, and the farm animals, the petting barn. I mean, not that we don't do this at the horse farm all the time. It's different when they're at the fair. Tractor contests. They have tractor contests. Who has the best tractor? Too many times. Took care of too many. Aw. When you work too many of the carnies when we worked the ER. True. True. Polar bear dip. Huh. I have not tried that. Another thing, Jackie, have you been to South and Goochland Field Days of the Past? Highly recommended. Big redneck event held out on a farm. Matter of fact, you have to ride a tractor with a trailer and bales of hay to get to it. Um, but it takes you back to those field days of the past. The food there was incredible. They have incredible bands, tractor pulls, just a good redneck thing to do. For operations in the refineries. Nice, Tina. It is, yeah, field days of the past, and it's in Goochland. And it is an amazing amount of fun. It's a lot of walking, but definitely worth the trip out there. Usually comes in September, I believe. Could be wrong, but I think it's in September. Alrighty, folks. I have officially kept us tied up for an hour and a half this evening. Yay. But I love doing this. Okay, for those that missed it, don't forget to go to my website and check out the YouTube box. It is our past live shows. There are links to things that we discuss. That last week we got into reflexology. I put the charts up over there where you can print them. I will update this every couple of weeks because I really think we talk about the most random topics on here, but we also share a lot of useful information. So, yeah, look at there, YouTube family. You personally have made my website. All of you, happy Memorial Day weekend. Don't forget, double the email questions for the weekend from tomorrow up through Monday night. And we will do this again next week, if not sooner. Who knows? We may check in on Memorial Day. Be safe, stay off the roads, no drinking and driving. That is my lecture. But enjoy your Memorial Day, your cookouts, your family, and a lot of you enjoy your long weekend. And thank you for coming over here tonight. Be safe, everyone. We'll see you all soon. Bye.